Buckle up because I'm about to rip apart every fake Fastest-Sedan list you've ever seen. For the next 30 seconds, I'm dragging the entire car YouTube universe through the mud. Every channel that pretends Vaporware prototypes and tuner circus acts count as production sedans is full of it. You know it. I know it. And your viewers know it the second they smell the BS. So here's the deal. If you came for imaginary top speeds and marketing fiction, leave. This list is only for the real ones. We're talking cars normal humans actually recognize. Cars you can actually see. Cars you might even touch without an invitation to a billionaire's bunker. For the next few minutes, I'm breaking down the fastest real sedans on the planet without the filler, without the fluff, and without the hype. If you can't handle honesty, your ego's about to get bruised. Let's get into it. Welcome to Horsepower Habits. If you're new here, this channel does not do soft takes or sugar-coated opinions. We break down cars with brutal honesty and zero patience for pretentious nonsense. Every episode is built to crush myths, torch bad information, and leave you with car knowledge you can actually trust. So if you want reality instead of recycled brochure scripts, you're in the right place. Let's dive straight into the first real sedan that earns its spot. The Cadillac CT5V Blackwing is the American bruiser the Europeans wish they still had the guts to build. It doesn't whisper performance. It screams it in your face like a drill sergeant with a caffeine addiction. Hand-built V8, 200 plus miles per hour, rear-wheel drive madness, and a 6-speed manual for people who haven't gone soft. This car exists for drivers who want violence with class. Jump on the throttle and the supercharger whine alone is enough to make half the traffic wet themselves. And the best part is simple. It's a real production car, not a tuned Frankenstein or a one-off test mule. People know it. People see it. People respect it. That's why it deserves to be here. Next is the Audi S8, the quiet assassin of the luxury world. The S8 doesn't need to show off because it knows exactly what it is. A twin-turbo V8 hidden under enough leather and tech to make a Bentley anxious. This thing launches harder than cars with half the weight and double the noise. It's the kind of sedan that makes you question physics. You feel like you're floating until you glance at the speedometer and realize you're one bad decision away from losing your license for the next decade. The S8 is the car you buy when you have power but don't need to prove it to anyone. Elegant on the outside, unhinged on the inside. A perfect fit on this list. Then there's the BMW M550i, the underrated sleeper that deserves way more respect. The M550i is the car you underestimate once, only once. Because the moment you see it launch, you realize you've made a terrible mistake. This is the baby M5 that isn't really a baby at all. A twin-turbo V8, all-wheel drive, and enough torque to drag a small moon across the highway. People recognize it instantly because they see them everywhere embarrassing supercars. It's fast, it's violent, and it hits the perfect balance between performance and practicality. This is what real-world speed looks like. Now let's talk about the Tesla Model S, specifically the Plaid. No one cares about the marketing fluff claiming 200 plus miles per hour because nobody on earth has ever seen it actually do that. But here's the truth, this car is stupid fast. Ludicrous doesn't even begin to describe what happens when you stomp the accelerator. Your soul leaves your body, reconsiders its life choices, and snaps back into place. The instant torque feels like a glitch in the simulation. People know this car. People talk about this car. People fear this car. It's on this list for real-world speed, not fantasy numbers. The Audi RS7 is next, and it's a certified menace. This is the sedan that looks like it belongs in a heist movie because it absolutely does. The RS7 has one of the most recognizable silhouettes in the modern car world. Aggressive without being cartoonish, beautiful without being delicate. And under the hood sits a twin-turbo V8 ready to throw your spine into the trunk. It's the perfect blend of luxury, madness, and German spite. Everyone knows the RS7. Everyone respects the RS7. If you don't, you're lying. Let's bring out the E63 S from Mercedes-AMG, the king of angry sedans. This car doesn't just accelerate, it launches like it's trying to escape gravity itself. AMG V8s have a reputation for sounding like fresh violence. The E63 S does nothing to change that. It howls, growls, and threatens everything around it. With all-wheel drive and launch control, this thing hits speeds that shouldn't be possible in something with 4 doors and a warranty. People know it because it's iconic. People love it because it's insane. And it absolutely belongs on this list. Then you've got the Porsche Panamera Turbo S, the sedan that refuses to compromise. Most sedans try to balance comfort and performance. This one doesn't bother. It just does both better than everyone else. On the road, it feels like a luxury cruiser. On the track, it feels like a 911 with a briefcase. Porsche engineering is disgusting in the best way, and this sedan is proof. The Turbo S is fast, stable, predictable, and brutally efficient. It doesn't need to shout for attention. Its performance speaks louder than any exhaust ever could. Now let's talk about the BMW M5 Competition, one of the most famous performance sedans of all time. This car is a legend for a reason. Every generation of the M5 rewrites expectations, and the competition model keeps that tradition alive. Twin-turbo V8, all-wheel drive with a rear-drive mode reserved for the brave or the stupid. A top speed that laughs at electronically limited numbers. And acceleration that makes supercars sweat. Everyone knows the M5. Even people who don't care about cars know the M5. It is performance royalty. Then we move to the BMW M5 CS, the purest, most vicious version ever built. BMW didn't hold back. They didn't compromise. They didn't soften anything for comfort. They stripped weight, sharpened the handling, boosted the power, and turned the M5 into a weapon. The M5 CS is a sedan that behaves like a track monster pretending to be a daily driver. It's terrifying in the best possible way. Fast, raw, brutal, and dripping with intent. People worship this car because it deserves the worship. It's one of the greatest modern sedans ever made. But at the top of this list sits a monster, the Lucid Air Sapphire. The only new electric sedan that isn't a meme, a prototype, or a PR stunt. This car is a real production model with performance that looks like science fiction. Acceleration so violent it makes the Plaid look insecure. Handling that shouldn't exist in something this big. And real-world top-speed performance that doesn't require excuses or footnotes. People recognize it, people have seen it, people know it's legitimate. That's why it takes the #1 spot. All 10 sedans on this list are real. You can buy them, you can see them, you can feel them. No vaporware, no imaginary hyper sedan garbage, just pure, brutal, world-class performance that actually exists in the world. If you've made it this far, you're clearly not the type to swallow recycled car media nonsense. You're built for real information, real opinions, and real horsepower. And that's exactly what we do here at Horsepower Habits. So here's what you need to do next. If you got value from this video, hit that subscribe button like you're redlining a V8 on an empty highway. Drop a comment telling me which sedan you think deserves a deeper breakdown. Smash the like button so the algorithm stops pushing watered-down car content to people who deserve better. Share this video with anyone who still believes prototypes and tuner freak shows belong on real car lists. And buckle up, because the next episode is going to hit even harder.